Hey.
Hi.
It is Sarah Jane time.
It is.
Last time, we had the Mad Woman in the attic.
Yeah, I'm just kind of doing things weirdly at the moment, bouncing from one show to another. So yeah, that's what happened last time with Sarah Jane.
Yeah, compared to the first two series, this is a bit more experimental, maybe a bit different, you know. It doesn't follow the formula, certainly, quite as much.
Well, it's still Sarah Jane and the team.
Of course.
Figuring out things.
Prepare for the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Settle in.
Yeah. We'll be doing things, yeah, speaking of different.
Oh, yes, we're going to try out, whilst this is going on, what we thought we'd do from now on is sort of, straight after the episode, we're going to take 10 minutes just to gather thoughts and give our scores straight away, and then we'll talk to each other about it, our thoughts and feelings. So we thought we'd do it a bit differently.
Could you send me the craps as well? Because I'll need to see it.
Oh, yes.
You too. Bye, K9. Enjoy your evening, mistress.
Yep.
You have to do it.
I've not been doing it.
You said quietly, it's not quiet.
I know, but like... Yeah, even that would have...
That would have been quite funny, actually.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I could be a story in it. Her excuses are getting lamer and lamer. Affirmative.
Well, that's always been the case, hasn't it?
This is highly irregular behaviour.
Do not exceed your function, Mr. Smith. Your opinion has not been asked for. That soldier? No one ever tells
Yeah, we're kind of in Blake 7 mode, as we said earlier.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, lipstick's a thing. Like it's...
Screwdrivers are also things.
Yeah.
No sign of any aliens either.
We'll give it some time. Oh, and what is that?
We thought she was hunting aliens.
Well, luckily there might be one nearby.
What are you all doing up here?
Well, the exam's coming up, so we've got to work.
We're not being suspicious.
Sarah Jane's car is now parked outside the house, as instructed by you.
Big mouth, you did that on purpose.
Hey, what have they been doing?
I have been instructed to withhold information.
What was your exact instruction?
Mistress Riley instructed me not to relay the information that you were followed to your assignation.
Come on, you.
Oh.
You've been spying on me. I've got a talking computer and a robot dog.
Oh, by the way, my lipstick, it's deadly.
So that was a different one then.
Just keep losing
It wasn't. just
She
the
almost
Sonic,
put on the Sonic one, did you see that?
No, but I thought maybe like it might have also doubled as an actual one.
Yeah, no.
This is a bit more true to life than the Sonic screwdriver.
Yeah. Screwdriver can actually be used as a screwdriver. Sonic lipstick can't actually be used as lipstick.
What's wrong, Luke? Oh, whoa.
Well,
These are for you.
oh, thank you.
Everything all right?
I genuinely didn't think there would be anything out of the ordinary in that box.
She's gonna wrap herself.
Cool car.
Mom, come
Oh, I didn't really get a look at the car.
on, light. I'll be off.
The shop's that way, Mrs. John.
Yes.
Oh, so there was like like two entrances then?
Yeah.
Okay, I was a bit confused when he arrived. Like, where did he come from? But
Did that
that...
snap again?
What is it?
Oh. Wait, where is this? Is this...
It's Luke's bedroom.
Oh, right.
It's alive.
Whoa. My word. Oh, here we go.
Previous instructions are
It's always mine. It's a toy. Comes from Japan.
It's a science project.
Get it? But it talks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, K9. Yeah. I don't usually think about that. The fact that it's meant to be a planet. Oh, and it's an open top as well.
work on my own projects.
Like K92.
Sorry.
Oh, what?
What are you doing?
The transitions in this have been,
I cannot be.
yeah, like,
Nice place.
inventive.
This place is creepy.
So yeah, still got the papers up.
It's freezing.
Yes, of course. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh! Yep. There we go.
Here they come.
Yeah.
Hey, I've just been telling Luke.
It's got a nice glow to it, hasn't it?
So when's the wedding? End of next week.
Next week.
Well, at my age. Why wait?
I have detected an impulse registry.
Initiate total deactivation, Mr. Smith. Protocol 5.
He was trying to tell us something.
The world will look after itself. I'm busy. It was
Oh yeah, sure.
normal for a change.
What have we got there?
Yeah, it's jumping all over the place as well.
Couldn't make it. He's going to be. Don't spoil my mum's day.
Ooh.
Is this it?
There's always got to be drama at a wedding.
It's turning into a soap opera. This is very soapish, actually, isn't it? It does feel that
A
way.
little.
Must be slick.
Total disaster.
I enjoyed it.
Brussels. There's nothing there.
What was I just saying?
There's nothing in Brussels. It's just a big hole in the ground.
Well, yeah, I wasn't talking about Brussels, but yeah.
This lady here, that was
Oh,
there, that's
Smith.
you'll see in a sec, who's I don't know what they call them at a wedding, who's reading things out. She was in Marco Polo.
That old the slide, one of the slideshow ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Serial 4.
Right. Yeah.
I'm very, very glad it's you. Besides, where would I send the invite? Might have been with 3.
Or round the corner.
K9. Scan.
Ah,
On normal, Master Clyde.
the secret guest
So fun.
I'm the superintendent registrar.
is how they
yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
We are Peter.
Ping
and
Cho, friends with Susan in that story, I
In
think.
each other's company there, and they wish
Now
to
she's doing
affirm
weddings.
their relationship with us.
Don't think it's the same character.
Now, that's to us, that in sweet now, forever hold our peace.
Hmm. Yeah. He'll do it.
Who's he?
I said stop this wedding.
Oh. What? What? Oh. Oh my word! I should have. Come on. And that's it. Ah.
It's okay.
Oh my word! Right. So we can talk now, just to be on the same page.
Yeah.
The Doctor.
Who?
Yeah, is coming to stop the Trickster
In the Sarah Jane Adventures.
in the Sarah Jane Adventures. Yeah, this is in the Sarah Jane Adventures. Yeah.
Crazy how that wasn't built up to. He just like appears. Like there's no. Like,
There's no audio
indication.
cues.
We,
No.
you know, we didn't see him in like the last one or something. Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, the whirring does kind of make you think, and yes, the past little snippets. But I still, as soon as he like entered, I was just like,
So
Chills.
Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? So good to see him.
yeah. I mean, the circumstances aren't good.
No.
Yeah.
You know things are going to simultaneously get worse but better.
Yeah.
Worse and better
that's
at
a
the
good
same
description
time.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just amps up the levels of danger and tension. Like, oh, why? Like, this is the story that he's decided to turn up for. You know it's going to be big.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, yeah, like right at the end, they just put it all on the table. And it's another Trickster story. It's like we get one, yeah, the writer Gareth Roberts just gets the idea each time to bring the Trickster back.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, yeah. I guess the Trickster is the main villain of this show then. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Obviously, we've got the little bit of a wedding romance angle going on with Sarah Jane, which is quite different again.
Well, for a minute there, yeah. Yeah, obviously, yeah, at first it definitely seemed that way, yeah. Like, yeah, that's not something we've... Wait, have we seen? No.
No,
No,
absolutely not.
we've not. No, it's definitely interesting to see that, because obviously, yeah, so when she was saying, like, she's been, like, alone for years or something, was that, like, just kind of generally, or, like, since she'd left the Doctor
I think
the
it's
first
kind of
time?
implied in, like, School Reunion or something. I know it was a while since we watched School Reunion, but I think it's kind of implied in that she would always... She never could bring herself to fall in love with anybody because nobody could compare to the Doctor.
Okay, right.
So again, it's
Yeah.
really interesting that he's now turned up in the story where she's getting married.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah.
That set some things off.
Yeah.
Well, I was more generally thinking just, did she shut herself away from everyone? Like, she just went into hiding or something?
Well, as she said in this story, you know, she's... Well, yeah, almost she did, because if you remember at the start of Sarah Jane, she's not with anybody. She's very sort of cold and frosty, as they say, towards Maria and...
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then she's slowly warmed up to then Maria, and now she's got Clyde and Rani as well.
Yeah, and I guess in School Reunion, she's actually, like...
She's still investigating things.
Yeah,
She's still a journalist.
Yeah, still
yeah.
journalist. But, okay, so I guess she just didn't really talk to people for long.
No. She didn't make attachments.
No.
Bit like the Doctor is right now.
Ooh, yes. Yeah.
As well, in
Mhm.
his personal goings-on. Obviously, we've just watched The Waters of Mars.
Yeah.
You'll have probably seen that maybe last week or yesterday, so something like that. You'd have seen it recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we
So
don't...
I'm uploading it as the timelines are right, and we're also watching it that way as well.
So this is taking place
after
within...
Waters of Mars, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Doctor is basically in I'm gonna do what I want mode. You know,
Well, we don't know how much time has passed.
right.
Equally.
Right.
I think this was broadcast after Waters of Mars. Actually, I might be wrong. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's around then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but but obviously, yeah, something's clued the Doctor in to all of this happening. So yeah, I guess he just had some time. Yeah, I mean, we did have the cloister bell at the end of Waters.
Yeah.
That very well could have been this. You know, it checks
Maybe.
out, but
Yeah.
you never know. There might be other possibilities. Right, I think we've said pretty much enough. So
It is also that woman who was in Marco Polo. I believe that is the record for the longest gap between appearing in Doctor Who universe stuff.
Yeah.
Something like 50 years?
Right.
Not far off. No, it won't be 50.
No,
40, 46 or something.
Yeah, that's still a very long time.
Yeah.
Right, I'm out. Oh, and I get to find out what it's called, finally.
What do you think it's called?
I don't know. Wedding of Sarah Jane Smith. Fine. It could have been called something else. Yeah,
I don't think it could have done.
It could have been a bit more creative. Oh,
I can find Sarah. I can bring her back. I promise.
his hair's
But I need you
very
to stop me.
spiky today.
Hello, Clyde. And that will be Ronnie.
Oh, everybody then.
There's nothing out there.
And yeah. Literally everything.
What exactly is going on?
I'll explain later.
What about Sarah Jane?
That was a very Fifth Doctor thing, isn't it?
Sure. What?
I assume everyone knows what time it is. Unless you really know
Oh yeah. Gotta get that in there.
It's me,
the Trickster.
Oh. Oh. Makes sense.
No,
Or the clocks are just broken.
time hasn't stopped.
And the TV. And that
And that one.
We're about to be married. This is our perfect day.
You just fainted. Ooh.
The angel said that people would try and stop us being happy. Listen,
Angel.
I'll explain.
Why someone just walked over my grave?
Oh, well.
Oh, she's here! She's here! Sarah!
Sarah Jane. She doesn't like being called Sarah.
She does by name.
That is kind of true. Doctor's
Yeah, always called her Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah, so Geeta's not necessarily been in the wrong.
Though she doesn't like it though when
No, well, in that case, yeah.
Sarah Jane, I want to tell you about the angel.
I think she knows a little bit.
well, you got a moment to talk about our Lord and Saviour, the
The
angel.
Trickster. No, oh yeah, angel. During a wedding, that would be the time.
I thought I was going to die. Then he appeared.
Of course.
Peter. He found you for me. He wanted us to be happy.
Why the ring?
Doctor!
Oh.
Oh, you look better in black. Or is white the new black? Once held the key to time in his hands. Now
Every piece.
he's only my will because I possess the key to time.
Doctor, are you all right?
Well, of course I'm all right. I suppose I wasn't all right.
Just an I do.
She says I do.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's it! That's what?
She promises to love and honor her husband.
TARDIS! Beautiful, yes! You belong to the Trickster's power. That's how we can fight.
Sure. Oh no, what? Okay. Yeah, TARDIS is not doing well today. Oh, but...
What's that?
I'll try the energy business, Ronnie. I can fight it.
We'll forget all this mess.
My gosh, this is...
Together, Luke and the others. We can...
Trickster!
I love how it's just that easy. Just say the word and
Yes?
it's there.
You called?
Oh, whoa, what? Oh. Go on.
Your accident. You can only talk to people who are about to
Oh.
die.
Yeah.
It comes to them with that final moment.
Yeah.
Gives them back their life.
You really don't know my Sarah Jane, do you? She gave me the strength. And I withdraw my agreement. We're going home.
Hold on!
We're all going home.
Let them speak now, ever hold their peace.
You was just there. Where's the doctor gone?
Affirmative.
Shush. That's the ultimate giveaway. And it's back to normal.
What, in the TARDIS?
My TARDIS.
Yeah.
It's bigger on the inside.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
There's the chair. And there's the
Transcendental dimension.
aquatically designed?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Can't remember what exactly the inspiration is.
Go for a ride or back to the dinosaurs, yeah?
Another planet?
No way. For one thing, you were grounded by the Jadoon, and you said, forgive me,
Don't forget me, Sarah Jane.
no one's ever going to forget you.
Off you go.
Yeah, this was a
Off you go.
interesting one to do this with.
See you in 10. I'll send you the crepes.
Yeah.
Like on the show where it says like 3 days later,
Oh.
we've got 10 minutes later.
We're gonna do that now.
No.
And we're in the dark as well.
Yeah. Time has passed. That's how you can tell.
Uh,
Okay, so similar still. Neutral
Kinda.
8.
yeah, neutral 8 and yours.
A light blue 9.
Oh,
which is-
exciting.
Yeah.
Right. Gosh, this one is... Now we can talk about it. It's so weird. Okay. Even though quite a bit of stuff happens, also not much actually happens.
Yeah.
Aside from... Well, more so in the second episode, because it's just, you know, the two different groups wandering around the building trying
Yes.
to figure stuff out.
Yes, it becomes like a base under siege, running around in the same set. It does, you're right.
And something I felt is that it felt shorter than it actually was.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's... I don't know if that's a bad thing. But yeah, sometimes, like, if you're really enjoying something, it can fly by. I don't know if it was that.
Okay.
I don't think that it was entirely that, but I just noticed that it felt a bit shorter than it did. But I guess that's not a bad thing, because,
Alright.
you know, if it is, it's... Yeah, the episodes are still 27 minutes, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that's more of a good thing than bad, but it's just something I noticed.
Alright.
Yeah, it is kind of similar to the past Trickster
Of course.
stories.
Yeah,
It's the same
thing.
Yeah, same kind of idea. It's like, you know, someone makes a decision, you have to reverse it. But it's like, you know, but it's that idea of like fate, and you know how one thing can change everything.
It's actually,
afterwards.
it's more like the first Trickster story than the second one. Because in the second one there was no agreement to withdraw from.
No, that was more so like... That was more so just generally tricking Sarah Jane into doing something. Not necessarily a...
This one was.
No, last one.
The second one.
The temptation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one is like someone is about to die, but the Trickster gives them a second chance. And then they have to go back on it.
That was, which is what happened in the first one.
Yes, and this.
Yeah. Yeah, but at this time Sarah Jane's actually there and alive.
Oh, and the whole, like, the fact that it goes back to the wedding, but Peter's not there.
Yeah, because
That's-
time starts moving forward again.
Yeah, like, but it's not kind of reversed, because what you sometimes see with these things is, like, existence
Goes all the way back,
changes
yeah.
to accommodate for, yeah. But no, instead, just leave Sarah Jane there. Yeah, and K9 making noise, that should have been it. Nah, but like, yeah. I feel like this episode was, in a way, kind of a tribute to Sarah Jane. And like, her traits and all that. And
well,
kind
if you remember that Hand of Fear, her last scene with the Doctor in the TARDIS.
Don't forget me.
Don't you forget me.
She says to him, "Don't forget me,"
and
then he replies, "Don't you forget me." But it's a callback when they say it at the end again.
Oh,
so that they preserve
okay.
the last conversation.
Yeah, and the fact that they seem to be saying goodbye. You know, there's that little bit. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah, in a way, bringing an end to the whole Sarah Jane and Doctor Who arc.
Yeah. I guess so. What else? We did have a callback to something else in there as well.
There were little references.
Yeah.
There was one to Key to Time.
That's it. That's the one.
And Meta Velas 3.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't even need to have seen those to kind of...
But unless you've seen them, they might just be a thing.
Oh, that's actually what I was trying to say. Is that, yeah, like, you don't... it doesn't...
We spent a whole season with the Key to Time.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't, like, yeah, it doesn't matter whether or not you've seen them, you just know it's a thing, you know, but, like, it definitely helps to have seen them, because it's like, oh yeah, I remember all of that.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
it makes it more worthwhile. You don't have to have, but...
No.
You know, that's appealing to us.
Yeah,
Metebelis 3. He spent ages. That was multiple seasons trying to get to Metebelis 3.
And then when he got there, it was just rubbish.
It was awful.
Well, Doctor Who's had a lot of that recently. A lot of little nods.
Well, yeah, since the new series started. Even before that. Since Remembrance of the Daleks, really. That was what started it all. Since the Five Doctors. No. Since Earthshock, really. No. Wait. Since.
Okay, right. Yeah. Doctor Who's always referred to itself.
Yeah.
From the very beginning. We didn't talk about directing or camera work or anything. There was some really great camera moments.
There was.
But I didn't like all the bloom. Like
Ooh,
the
okay,
lighting.
yeah.
It was a bit much.
I do understand that. I think it's going for the whole light and airy kind of wedding-y vibe.
Yeah, okay, but still, it felt like quite a lot.
It was a lot. It was like how Prisoner of the Dune did it. I think it was the same director, Joss Agnew. Yeah, I think it's a pastiche on that almost in the same way that Prisoner of the Jadoon was, and it is quite over the top.
Yeah, it's like, we compared it to a soap opera, like you said. So yeah, maybe it's like making fun of that.
There's always a wedding in a soap opera, isn't there?
There's always someone getting emotional at weddings in not just soap operas, just any kind of like shows and stuff. So maybe it's making fun of that. Like the first part was noticeably more fun than the second. Yeah, because I got like sneaking around and some of the kind of slapsticky comedy. Which it was a good mix. This, and that's normally where we'd say let's do some scores.
Yeah, let's not do scores. Let's end it. That's weird. We're just gonna end.
We need to conclude it somewhere.
I don't like it. Let's give another score.
In conclusion, I liked this episode.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, me too.
And you did as well.
Yeah. We will see you for the next story.
Yes. Outro.